What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and in today's video we're gonna talk about how you can have a winner every single time. We are trying to discuss how you can win every time you come up the bat, how you can not strike out and you can create a success story. You find that winner every single time. The truth is, you're not gonna be able to do that. But I want to give you a little bit of preface in what my testing strategy looks like beyond my PPE test, right? And this is not just about print on demand. This is not just about my formula. This is about how I run campaigns, Facebook campaigns now compared to how I ran them in the very beginning. So in the very, very beginning, I'm gonna go back to when I had no money. I was exactly like you. I would research all my ad sets, targeting my interest, and I would create my 5 ad sets, and then I would have my 5 designs, and then I would look for the combination or whatever, and then I would start selling. And that works. 100% of the time it works. But if you fast forward to what I do now, if I don't know which ad sets or which product or what ad is gonna be a winning combination, I'm gonna do something that most people can't do. Is I'm gonna set up way more combinations than you. I'm gonna have every possible ad set combination, targeting, right? Interest mixed with other interests, broad keywords, specific keywords, target. I'm gonna have lookalikes from previous campaigns, like previous winners. Like if I had a skull design, I have all the lookalike audiences from that old skull design, and I have a new skull design. Guess what I'm doing? I'm using all of the old lookalike audiences. I'm intersecting interest with old lookalike audiences. I will test way more than you guys can. And that just comes with having the data, right? Having the data with your campaign and the history of your ad account, and knowing, what audience likes and what's going to resonate with them, and having the, like I said, lookalike audiences from previous campaigns. Maybe it's not a winning skull design, but I have a normal lookalike audience just from people that have added to the cart, or just spent time on my website, or just have interacted with my page. I am testing new designs with all the combinations, because I don't know what's gonna work. But what happens when you spend more money in more places is you find more winning ad sets. And so I might start my PPE test with exactly what your guys are doing it. 5 designs, 5 ad sets, 25 combinations, and boom, I find my winning design. Then when I take that winning design over to WC, I'll go bananas. I'll go set up 50 ad sets that first day, and I will spend, what is that, 250 bucks? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll go spend 300 bucks on that first day to find the ad sets that are gonna work. Because $300 to me, I know what a campaign, I'm willing to go, whatever, I don't care. I'm willing to go more negative. And so I'll spend that $300 on that first day. I mean, negative $300 in order to find the ad sets that work. And then those ad sets that work will make me more than $300 over the next month. And that's the game. That is the ad game that most people don't understand. Let me tell you what I did with my app. So I have a Shopify app. If you don't know, link in the description. And I'm plugging it like Logan Paul plugs his merch. If you've seen his videos, it's crazy. He plugs his merch store like every 5 minutes. Well, I'm plugging my Shopify app every 5 minutes. I don't have a good domain. I need a good domain name for my app. So I got wcfulfillment.com/download-app-shopify. Whatever, links in the description. So back to my story. So when I was starting my app, right, I didn't know which audiences on Facebook were going to download my app. I didn't know what ages were going to download my app. I didn't even know if it was men or women. I assumed it was going to be mostly men, which it was. A decent amount of women that would install my app. Like, there's women entrepreneurs that have Shopify stores. Can't leave those girls out. But when I just had this massive campaign, when I set up my ads for my Shopify app, I had print on demand as an interest. I had Shopify as an interest, I had dropshipping as interest, I had AliExpress as interest, I had Make Money Online, I had MLM, I had Intersect, I had Teespring, I had Viral Style, I had all of these interests, all of the weird comment, I had t-shirt printing, I had online business, I had Facebook page owner admins, I had like, I don't know, I got a list. I researched a ton and I came up with maybe 100 plus ad set combinations. Over 100, easily over 100 combinations. So I didn't know, I had no clue when I first started what was gonna work. Not a clue. But I knew something was gonna work. I knew I had a good product. I knew my Shopify app was good, but I didn't know who was gonna install. And so what I did was I started my campaign. I don't have a way to optimize for purchases, whatever, so I was optimizing for app installs. There was a custom pixel event fire that I created. It's not a custom conversion, it was actually a custom pixel thing out. It's a whole nother topic on how to do custom pixels, not just custom conversions. Little sneaky trick, okay? Custom events, you can do custom events. So anyways, what I did was I had all 100 plus ad set combinations, and then I had like, I don't know, 5 different ad creatives. I had like 3 really cool pictures, my favorite 3 pictures. I had more than that, but I had my favorite 3 pictures, and then I had like 2 or 3 video ads, because I didn't know what's gonna work. And so I took all of the combinations. I had 100 plus ad sets of just videos, split test 2 videos, 100 plus ad sets, pictures, split test all those, and what I do, boom, I started all of them the same day. That, man, I was spending a lot of money, $400 or $500 in a day, that first, whatever, 1 to 2 days, before I could get enough data in order to say, okay, these ad sets, you know, showing a little bit of promise. They have cost per clicks that are decent. These ones have really high cost per clicks, like $5 cost per click. So I really don't want to spend $5 cost per clicks now. Maybe if I know my numbers better in the future, I can afford $5 cost per clicks. But right now, these 50, 60 cent cost per clicks right now look way better. So let me turn off these more expensive stuff for now. And that's what I did. I set up massive amount of combinations, ad sets, creative, in order to attack a market from every possible way, angle, and format. And this is how I create a winning campaign almost every time. I spend the money up front, and I'm willing to go negative, find what is that combination that will buy my product or install my app in this case. And that is what you have to do if you want to, find a winner, right? You got to know how the ad game works. What did I find? I found that there is about a 200,000 audience on Facebook that will install my app, even to this day, at 50 cents. I get an install every 50 cents in that one audience. Well, I need to be able to scale more. I want to be targeting all of the Shopify people, not just a small segment, one ad set that's 200,000. I do combinations of Shopify plus other interest, right? Other targeting. That brings me installs for about $5 or $6 to my app. And then there's other stuff that I had turned off that's $10, right? $20. Now, actually, $10, $20 is definitely profitable for me, because now that I know my numbers. But when I first did not, I wanted to be cheaper in the beginning. I want to make sure that I was going to be profitable, make sure that things were going to take off. I didn't want to go too negative, but I actually went close to $7,000 negative, $7,000 US negative, before I actually saw enough people get into my system, enough people install the app, enough people set up their ads, enough people to set up their products, get their designs ready, and start creating sales in order to make up that $7,000. It was over 30 days later that happened. This is how I win at Facebook ads every time. I test more than you, I spend more money than you, I know what the market wants better than you. Not every time. There's people that have niches that are better than me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I just know that I can attack a market and figure it out and make it work, because I understand how ads behave, right? I understand that not everything's gonna work. I'm okay with not everything working. I just want, if I set up 100 ad sets, I want 10 of them to work. I want 10% to work, which is probably, I think 20% of my ad sets work. Now, there is definitely a factor of overlap that occurs when I set up that many at one time, targeting like a couple million or whatever. Sure, Maybe it didn't work because there's overlap in another ad set's already, whatever. Yeah, that kind of stuff can happen. But I'm just talking about the general sense of how I attack a market and how I find winners every single time with ads. It takes money to make money. It is the unfortunate truth to the matter, and I have an unfair advantage. And most people that have money have unfair advantages. But it's not a reason to give up. It is a reason to work harder. And I wanted to give you that a little bit of motivation, if at all, that you can have success even if you're not able to do what I just described. Because I do have a formula process that do work. I created $4 million with that formula, and the link is on the playlist on this channel. Go to the playlist tab. You're going to be able to watch that. Check that out. Free Facebook course. If you want more videos about my success with print on demand, more videos about Shopify print on demand or drop shipping, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and I will see you on the next video.